I'd like to do something a little different. What I want to do is, instead of telling you a story about my life, or I would like to discuss one subject, sort of stay on a basic theme. And even though I'm going to keep recording, you'll see it in separate blogs, but it's just going to be basically a continuation of the thought process. Okay, so that, now that I've basically explained what we're going to do for now, I want to start with a subject. I was speaking with someone earlier today, and that person was telling me that this was a sad day for them. Okay, I've had this happen many times. So my next question is, why is it a sad day? Well, there's a lot of people I know, or several people I know, that died on this day. Okay. You know how many times I've heard that from people? I'm, really depressed today, or I'm this today because my mother died, my father died, my sister died, my uncle died, 2 people died, whatever. What I'm trying to get through to people, and God knows everybody has to sort of find this place for themselves in life, but my parents died within 10 months of each other. For those of you that did not know my parents, they were young. My mother was 67, my father was 72. They were not the kind of people that were old, in mentality. They were young. They used to go out and do the jitterbug and win contests and travel, and they lived life to the fullest. And they looked young. And my mother got sick young. She had gotten a disease called vasculitis. It's in the family of lupus. And she got this disease at 62. It's an autoimmune disease. And anyway, the disease went in and out, good times, bad times, over the years. And then my father got sick basically at 70, and it was everything. It was the heart, it was the prostate, it was this, it was that, and passed away at 72. My father died in November of 2000, and my mother died 2 weeks after September 11th. In 2001. So least to say, it was a bad time, especially because I also lived by the Trade Center, and I was evacuated. Okay. Many people said to me during this time, oh my God, how did you get through this? How do you keep going? How do you keep a positive, you seem, in other words, I didn't walk around being sad. Let me just explain that. Not to say I wasn't sad. Not to say that my heart was broken. And my heart is broken forever. Not to say that I wanted to scream at the top. I wanted to run up to the top of the building and scream at the top of my lungs at the injustice of it. I hated it with every fiber of my being. I still do. I'll still never understand. Never understand how 2 people like my parents died so young. I'll never get it. My heart is broken forever. And I think that in that time, I learned the meaning of the words bittersweet. Because I knew that my life from then on, I would have happy moments, I would laugh, I would have great times, but there'd always be that in the background, and my happiness would never be complete again. Never. All these years later, my feelings haven't changed. But I think that for me, you have to accept things. You have to. You don't have to like it. You don't have to understand it. But you have to come to a point in your life where you accept it.
Eh?